if anyone's expecting flowers from a prisoner, they're at the front desk. Thank you.
Okay, and we are the cake, and we want it to sound delicious and go. People have, like, it's very clear. You know, certain people, to me, it's a mystery. Like Ellen. What her butt looks like?
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like...
Doesn't look good.
We are dangerously close to overtime, everybody. Let's get this last shot, please, and break for lunch.
Hi, my name's Terry, and if you're gonna die, come on down to Cemetery's Mortuary. Why? Hit it, guys.
Where do you go when someone needs to be buried? Cemetery. Single plots or doubles if you were married. Cemetery. We'll bury you deep and we'll pack the dirt firm. Our caskets are airtight to keep out the worms. We'll water your grass, treat your headstone with care, and that's about it, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Cemetery's mortuary. Our shovels are standing by.
Introducing your face's new best friend. Say 10 years younger.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. All new Virgin Blood face mask.
I can feel it working already.
No harsh chemicals, just 100% all natural blood from a dying virgin.
And a pinch of black magic. Shh, don't tell anyone.
What price will you pay for youthful skin?
Anything! 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 Kill her!
Virgin Blood face masks, only $10.99 a bottle.
That's actually really reasonable.
Cookie, that first breathalyzer was inconclusive. You're gonna have to take another one.
Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna need a jug of beet juice, some WD-40, and a bag of peat moss. Stat.
If we could clear all of the children from the set, we're about ready to start. Clear all the children.
Not all the people in this office have watched it. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have not all watched it.
That's fine. I understand Jeffrey died. I don't want to alarm anyone, but in the hallway there's a dog running on two legs. He's on two legs and he's running down the hallway. So if everyone could just get under their desks, we'll be fine.
Hi, I'm Tony Panchisi, owner of DIY Spaghetti Emporium, where DIY stands for Do It Yourself. I mean it. I don't have any staff, so you're doing everything in this restaurant for yourself, and my name isn't Tony Palucci. You're waiting your own table. You're cooking your own meal. And buddy, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, capiche? So now you think your night's over because your family's done eating, huh? We close at 11:30, so get your ass back out there and wait on that two-top in Section 4. Nobody ducks out early on me, come on Pedestro. And have you seen the minimum wage? Come on down to DIY Spaghetti Emporium and ask for me, Rachel Hanrahan.
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage beatniks and ruffians do? Well, isn't it time to hop to having the music festival that Goldarn plays real music that mature adults and grown-up older people like all of us and you can enjoy? Then come on down to the Hutchinson Community Park for Gerantala Palooza. We got Jerry Gorkin's medium-sized band, the Waltzaholics, assorted Bob Hope impersonators, the sounds of The Price is Right, the Muzak Ramblers, wind chimes, bingo, McDonald's coffee, and a half-dozen music boxes that play music. All the fun times and goings about begins at 7 a.m. this Thursday. And don't you worry, Missy, it's over by 2, so you have plenty of time to skedaddle on home before the drug dealers come out and deal their drugs. Take it from me, old man. Hey, can I take this microphone home with me? Huh? Do what? Yeah, okay, I'll just put it down.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I can't hear myself. I don't think it's working.
If I could have everybody who thinks they're doing a good job just do better because you're not, okay?
You guys think I'm me on this part?
No, I don't think it works. It's not projecting right.
Cue the oboe.
I think if I was gonna eat somebody, I'd start with the thigh. Thigh's always meaty.
You're gonna stick finish, okay?
It's the best on a chicken. I feel like it's probably the best on a person. Could be. Put a little sriracha on it.
Oh, yeah, almost.
Hello? Hello? No, I don't think it works.
My name is Jaden Funk, and I want to teach you slam poetry. But talk is cheap, right? Cheap like a toy made in China by kids in sweatshops working 9 to 5 like Dolly Parton. The interruption. But North Korea just dropped a nuclear bomb on us, just like I dropped a bomb. Mom and Dad, I'm not running the family business. Mom and Dad, I want to be a slam poet artist. To be happy like a megastore smiley face, you have to wear a matching vest just like everybody else. Ding dong, ding dong. Welcome to heaven. The most powerful words to any true-blooded American. So talk isn't cheap, but my class is. $50 for the 8-week session at the Rosewood Adult Learning Center. Hope to see you there.
Don't you hate going to the movies by yourself? I mean, I do. We have so much in common. I mean...
Paid for by people who think you and Tina should go out on a date sometime just to see how it goes.
That's so embarrassing. I did not put them up to that.
Also paid for by Tina.
Okay, everybody, if you're not sure what to do right now, maybe just fiddle with some knobs, try to look busy.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I just can't get this nude Steve Buscemi sculpture right. I'm flattered you four decided to play our little game, but really, get a life. Everyone's got a nice little screw. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
the devil. Sure, God and heaven sound great and everything, but have you fully considered hell? Or are you just going by what you've heard?
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. Okie doke, this is really happening.
Get ready, time for question.
Right off the top, I could stare at Steve Buscemi's face all day. Which potential Boardwalk Empire spin-off does not also include the name of a Monopoly property? Park Place Empire, New York Avenue Empire, St. John's Place Empire, or Kentucky Avenue Empire? Watch your time!
Okay, we're set.
Attention, the new management has announced their thought for the day. Today's thought for the day from the new management is teamwork. Teamwork or you're fired. Thank you.
Make up the set, please.
Butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta gutta butta. Okay, I'm ready.
And let's have salad bar noise now.
Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings. Tuesdays, it's 50% off whatever Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings are left over from Monday. Wednesday, we've got 10% off our famous dry spice ribs. But make sure to come back on Thursday for 60% off a sampler platter of Monday's leftover Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and Wednesday's dry spice ribs. Fridays, we kick things up Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings and dry spiced rib soup just for walking in the door. And you're not going to want to miss Saturdays when we'll give you $10 just to take some of these rotten chicken wings and ribs out of here. You don't even have to, just have to take them with you. Sundays we're closed to hose the place down. Barbecue Street. You're probably going to want to come in on Monday. I just showered, but I still smell kind of funky.
Did you remember to clean your entire body?
Well, I mean, I tried, but there are so many body parts to remember.
That's why you need the shower list.
The shower list?
A helpful list of all your body parts that need to be cleaned.
It's just a little piece of paper.
Yes, but it's waterproof.
So I can take it in the shower. Let's see. I washed that, I washed those. Okay, yeah. I forgot my butt.
Use the shower list and never forget to wash your butt or any other part of your body ever again.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank Shower List.
Thanks, Shower List. Now, could you get out of my shower?
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm just passionate about the product.
Just a quick reminder to ask Cookie if he's lost any weight lately, even though he clearly hasn't.
So this Hi, I'm Cookie, and I just can't get this nude Steve Buscemi sculpture right. Are you four part of a cult? There are your screws to get you started. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
The devil! Sure, God and heaven sound great and everything, but have you fully considered hell? Or are you just going by what you heard?
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. So let's make this happen.
Get ready, time for question.
Right off the bat, I could stare at Steve Buscemi's face all day. Which potential Boardwalk Empire spin-off does not also include the name of a Monopoly property? Park Place Empire, New York Avenue Empire, St. John's Place Empire, or Kentucky Avenue Empire? Players 1 and 4. There is a St. James and a St. Charles Place in Monopoly, but no St. John's Place. One thing I enjoy about Boardwalk Empire is all the gratuitous flashing of community chests. Player 3. Player 2. Go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Take a stab at NSA OK. Ah, crap. The NSA is collecting information off my computer again. I hope they don't snag my Visa card info because that's the card I use to buy all my embarrassing stuff. Okay. Which of these is my Visa card? 3000 blah 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 8450, 4000 blah 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 9010, 5000 blah 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 0666, or 6000 blah 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 0336. Time's almost up. Player 4. That's my American Express card. I forgot I had an American Express card. Players 2 and 3. All Visa account numbers begin with the number 4. Similarly, all MasterCards begin with the number 5, and Discover cards start with, I don't know. Hey, anybody know what number Discover cards start with? Anybody? Guess not. Player 1. That 666 should have been a tip-off that this answer was the wrong choice. But there really likes it when you make wrong choices, and that's why you've won this gift basket from hell, personally prepared for you by our sponsor, The Devil. Go ahead and keep up your habit of consistently doing the wrong thing. This wrong answer of the game has netted you an extra $4,000. Congratulations.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here's one I like to call, how long has that been in your mouth? And it's a dis or dat. Player 2, your score is hurting. Play this dis or dat and try and help it out. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a popular brand of gum or an adult cable network. If it's gum, press the X button. If it's an adult channel, press the B button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Okay, let's move. Hubba Bubba. Brazzers. Spice. Quench. Fresh. Juicy. Big Red. Good work, you're only mostly a pervert. I don't watch much adult entertainment, but I love gum, and I know that in general it's not a good idea to swallow. Sorry, that joke left a bad taste in my mouth. Try this on for size. Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Often misidentified by Sylvester the Cat. Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Numerous Sylvester cartoons feature a young kangaroo character named Hippity Hopper, who Sylvester believes to be a giant mouse. So many unanswered questions in Sylvester's life. Is that a giant mouse or a kangaroo? Is Tweety a boy or a girl? Why do I sound pretty much exactly like Daffy Duck?
5 fingers!
I call this one, his jokes Fallon deaf ears. What might it sound like if Jimmy Fallon's nightly monologue suddenly turned into a soliloquy? Here's a question. Congress. But seriously, Roots, what's up with Congress? Higgins, are you digging these jokes about Congress? Or, Fallon, you are killing it with these jokes about Congress. Time's running out. Player 1. 3. Really? Player 4. A soliloquy is when an actor expresses his thoughts and feelings towards himself when no one else is present. But Jimmy Fallon could never really pull off a soliloquy because he knows Jay Leno is just steps away hiding in the curtain. Round 1 is in the books, and player 1 is ahead, and leave about it either. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And I want to see some screwing. You didn't come here to make friends. Here we have, I really want to be able to judge a book by its cover. Considering what happens to Harry Morgan, what would be the more descriptive title for Ernest Hemingway's To Have and Have Not? To have and have not legs, to have and have not an arm, to have and have... Player 2, who gets the screw? Player 2? You know you're supposed to screw someone else, right? I only ask because most people like to keep their cash. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Player 4.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Player 3. You may be thinking of The Sun Also Rises, which probably should... Player 1. Harry Morgan loses an arm into Have and Have Not. Which is why this should have been the book Hemingway titled A Farewell to Arms. You know, just a real missed opportunity.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Take a good look at Silence is Molden. Not that I've missed him, but I haven't seen my ventriloquist dummy Billy O'Brien around very much lately. Seems like he's been busy with something. Usually when I mention him or not, he just shows up. Maybe if I play his song.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me. Did somebody call?
Billy, what's new? I see you've got some kind of paper with you there.
It's not just any tater, it's my diploma from Dunny College.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to college.
Not anymore, I graduated this morning.
With honors?
No. If not Dunny College awarded me highest honors, what would be written on my diploma? Summa cum laude, magna cum laude, maxima cum laude, or just cum laude?
Time is short. Players 2 and 3.
Whoa, whoa!
Players 1 and 4.
Next and no.
Next time, try this. Yep, summa cum laude is the highest academic honor a student can receive upon graduation. Well, sorry you didn't do better in dummy college, Billy, but I'm still proud you graduated. By the way, what's the name of this dummy college you went to anyway?
The University of Florida.
Follow me down to the sea.
Here's one for you. Adorable. Which Dora the Explorer character would Dr. Dolittle not have the power to talk to? Dora, Boots, Swiper, or Map? Player 3, who gets your screw? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Damn, that time just flew by. Player 3, way to work that screw. Let's see if you can make this really hurt. Player 4. Players 1 and 3. Dr. Dolittle could talk to the animals like Boots the monkey and Swiper the fox, and obviously to people too, but he did not have the power to talk to magical maps. You know, why is talking to animals so impressive? I think the real magical power is listening. Coming up next, you're beta testing my patience. Which video game would testers probably find a giant bug in? Sartre the game, Tolstoy the game, Camus the game, or Kafka the game? Watch your clock. Players 2 and 4. Players 1 and 3. Here's what you meant to pick. Franz Kafka wrote The Metamorphosis, the story of how Gregor Samsa transformed into a giant bug. That's one bug the developer should probably not remove. Otherwise, it'll just be a game about a guy who wakes up as a human and, goes to work or something. And I played enough of The Sims. Why not try Gambling Edition? What super cool thing should I say while betting on a 7 in roulette? Always bet on black. Always bet on red. Always bet on black in America, but bet on red in Europe. Or always bet on green. Time's a-wasted. Player 4. The number 7 in roulette is always red. And the super cool thing I always say whenever I make any kind of roulette bet is, please, 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 I can't lose this. Why did I make this bet? I can't afford to lose this money. Somebody help me. Player 3? Hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Players 1 and 2? Ooh, that would be cool, but wrong. Welcome to the attack. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Make my hair look like a pig's ass. Who's rocking the pigtails? Good luck. Okay, player 1, you won the game. So what? Big deal. It's a trivia game. Nobody cares. I mean, honestly, if this is all you've done with your life, then...
You don't know Jack!
Ice cold beer taste, no good. This is Glug Lightsville.
Glug Lightsville is the only light beer that tastes like beer without as many calories as beer.
Sit-ups and lifting rocks, punching cops right in the teeth.
When Glug Lightsville bottles are empty, no beer comes out, so you know it's empty. Every time.
Wearing shorts, sweating a lot, hoping this will get Jenny back.
Glug Lightsville comes in a bottle with its name on the label, so you don't get confused or give it to a baby.
Rock hard abs and glistening pecs, drinking beer while exercising, getting tipsy, massive chafing, no pain, no gain, be a cool tattoo. Get dehydrated, don't take breaks. Water shows the babes your weakness. Must get babes to make Jenny jealous. Jenny must know you do.
Welcome aboard! I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, very few people have ever died during this game. Fewer than 100. I see we have 4 players. I appreciate your level of commitment. You all take care of those screws now. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Stop Sign Quarterly Magazine, because all the other magazine topics were already taken.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's begin.
Get ready, time for question.
1.
First on the docket, kiss the cook, please. So, I'm taking a cooking class tonight, hoping to meet some single ladies, maybe flirt a little. Which of these sexy maneuvers would be the least saucy? Licking fondant off my lips, winking while smelling coulis, playfully starting an aioli fight, or tasting pesto off my finger? Watch the clock. Player 3, you got it. No, you didn't. Players 1 and 2? Aw, pine nuts. Let me show you something. Fondant is a special type of cake icing and not a sauce. The others here are sauces. It's still pretty sexy, though. In fact, I'm wearing it on my nipples right now, mostly to prevent chafing. Next up, she sells surgical procedures by the seashore. Say Extra host Maria Menounos decides she needs a new nose. If she wants the one that'll give her the best sense of smell, what should Maria Menounos' new nose be? A dog's nose, a bear's nose, an elephant's nose, or a cow's nose? Watch the time! Player 3? Hey, way to be wrong! Players 1 and 2? A bear has the best sense of smell of any land mammal and possibly the best in the world. I really hope she doesn't get that bear nose, though. My chances with her are slim enough without her being able to smell really well.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And on its way, death comes to us all. Who kicked the bucket? A guy who kicked To Kill a Mockingbird's kid? A guy who kicked Where the Wild Things Are's kid? A guy who kicked James and the Giant Peach's kid? Or a guy who kicked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's kid? Hello? Players 1, 2, and 3? Interesting choice. Where's that confounded right answer? Charlie Bucket is the hero of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So somebody kicks Charlie Bucket. Big deal. At least he didn't get sucked up a glass tube or turned into a blueberry or thrown down a garbage chute or shrunk down to 6 inches or have an everlasting gobstopper shoved up his butt. That last one's from the porno version, actually. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Open wide for Robin Thicke as Thieves. I love that old Robin Thicke video, Blurred Lines, with all the sexy nudity and... Oh, there's a song too? No, I've never watched it with sound. What might Robin Thicke have if he drew 6 blurred lines? A fuzzy octagon, a blurry hexagon, a blurry heptagon. Player 2, who's gonna get that screw? Believe it, Player 3, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to answer. Honest mistake. Player 2, you handle that screw very well. Want a little more money? One right answer coming up. There are 6 lines in a hexagon. But if Robin Thicke drew it, it would be a sexagon, am I right? So sexy. Now, which one of the women in the video was Robin Thicke? The blonde?
Okay, we are on.
Yeah, Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop up that melted bronze? Someone's gonna step
So
in
then
that.
she's like, don't give me the office birthday card if there's nowhere left to sign it. She's like, where am I supposed to sign it? On the back, next to the credits? Like a dog?
And if we could refrain from any sort of offensive language on set, that would be great. Just, we don't want to single out any groups. So again, if everyone could just refrain from any offensive slurs or language. Thank you.
No matter who you are, you have dreams.
I want to be an astronaut.
I want to be a doctor.
A dinosaur.
And Angie's Ice Creamery wants to hear them. Come into any Angie's to tell us your dream, and you'll get a dreamsicle at...
Welcome aboard! I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, very few people have ever died during this game. Fewer than 100. Well, you know what's odd? You all look like the middle child. Handle those screws carefully. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Stop Sign Quarterly Magazine, because all the other magazine topics were already taken.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer to the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. And right this way.
Get ready, time for question.
First, kiss the cook, please. Some single ladies, maybe flirt a little. Which of these sexy maneuvers would be the least saucy? Licking fondant off my lips, winking while smelling coulis, playfully starting an aioli fight, or tasting pesto off my finger?
We are on!
Cookie, we looked it up, and implausible with an L is not a word.
That's implausible. Look it up, Glenn.
If we could get all the dancers to set, all of the dancers. Thank you.
I hope those cupcakes were fair game. They were delicious, the ones sitting in the break room.
Did you eat them all?
I just had a couple.
How many?
I don't know if I was counting. 6.
Okay, those were for Carol's birthday party later on.
Yeah, that's great.
No, but we didn't sing to her yet.
Oh, sweet.
We were gonna like present them, be like, happy birthday to you. Yeah, that's not the point. We were gonna put candles in all of the cupcakes and then give them to her. I just don't want her to think that like.
I know, me neither.
Hey, Jerry, doing a little yard work?
Oh yeah, just got some new garden gnomes.
New garden? Oh my, look at the size of that garden gnome's.
Oh, I see you noticed my gnome's giant package. I should have mentioned, these aren't regular garden gnomes. They're well-endowed garden gnomes from Gnome My. I bought the whole set. There's Python Petey, Busty Barbara, and my personal favorite, Giant Balls McGillicuddy. So, what do you think, Raj?
I can't look away.
Hey boys, what you talking about?
Sarah, don't come over here.
Hey, Daddy. Ooh, look, garden gnome.
Kids, get in the house.
Gnome My well-endowed garden gnomes, from the people who brought you lawn globes with nipples.
And now, relax into downward dog.
Ooh.
What's wrong, Susan? Is this yoga class too hard?
No, I had a burrito for lunch and I'm feeling gassy.
Honey, this is Sweet Relief Yoga Studio. We don't hold anything back.
Now, swing your foot into Warrior 2.
Whoa, did she just?
Uh-huh.
And that's okay?
Does that answer your question?
Hi, I'm Carol Cutter, and here at Sweet Relief Yoga Studio, we believe letting go leads to true health.
Hold on, I'm gagging. True health. True health is what I was going to say.
Okay, Cookie, we think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally, I can put my shoes back on. Oh my god!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
Marcus to set. Marcus, you are 17 minutes late for your call. Marcus to set.
Does anyone hear like a throbbing? That's the best way I can describe it. Just like a throbbing sound. Like a deep throbbing.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, General Manager of Jackbox Games. We've been hard at work coming up with new ways that you and your friends and family can play You Don't Know Jack. Don't have a lot of game controllers? Not a problem, because you can play this very game using your phone or tablet as a controller. But that's just the beginning. In the coming years, it's my hope that instead of using a regular controller, you'll be able to play our games using a regular TV remote, a calculator, a block of wood with buttons crudely drawn onto it, or even a garage door opener. But why stop there? We're hard at work making game controllers out of shoes, coffee table books about Paris, electric toothbrushes, farts, family pets, and maybe someday your own mind. My coworkers tell me that most of these are technically impossible, but we already have it working on phones and tablets, and luckily I don't entirely know what the word impossible means. I think the word possible's in there somewhere, so that sounds promising. So if you love You Don't Know Jack, hopefully you'll eventually be playing our other games like Fibbage and Everybody Help Grandma, using just a half-eaten turkey sandwich as a controller. I'm Mike Builder, and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Hello, I'm Philly and Cahadsty. Are you like me or hundreds of others across the country that suffer from a debilitating fear of microphones? You don't have to go it alone. Come to the basement of St. Olaf's Church this Thursday at 5:30 for a support group unlike any other.
Welcome aboard! I'm Cookie Masterson, and don't worry, very few people have ever died during this game. Fewer than 100. And you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
Stop Sign Quarterly Magazine, because all the other magazine topics were already taken.
Try to choose the wrong answer, brought to you by our sponsor, to get prizes and cash. All right, here we go.
Get ready, time for question.
To begin with, kiss the cook, please. So, I'm taking a cooking class tonight, hoping to meet some single ladies, maybe flirt a little. Which of these sexy maneuvers would be the least saucy? Licking fondant off my lips, winking while smelling coulis, playfully starting an aioli fight, or tasting pesto off my finger? Player 4, you there? Fondant is a special type of cake icing and not a sauce. The others here are sauces. It's still pretty sexy, though. In fact, I'm wearing it on my nipples right now, mostly to prevent chafing.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Let's try. She sells surgical procedures by the seashore. Say Extra host Maria Menounos decides she needs a new nose. If she wants the one that'll give her the best sense of smell, what should Maria Menounos' new nose be? A dog's nose, a bear's nose, an elephant's nose, or a cow's nose? Player 4? Uh-oh. Players 1, 2, and 3? A bear has the best sense of smell of any land mammal, and possibly the best in the world. I really hope she doesn't get that bear nose, though. My chances with her are slim enough without her being able to smell really well.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
How about death comes to us all? Who kicked the bucket? A guy who kicked To Kill a Mockingbird's kid? A guy who kicked Where the Wild Things Are's kid? A guy who kicked James and the Giant Peach's kid? Or a guy who kicked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's kid? Not much time left. Players 1, 2, and 3. Charlie Bucket is the hero of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So somebody kicks Charlie Bucket. Big deal. At least he didn't get sucked up a glass tube or turned into a blueberry or thrown down a garbage chute or shrunk down to 6 inches or have an everlasting gobstopper shoved up his butt. That last one's from the porno version, actually. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's time for Robin Thicke as Thieves. I love that old Robin Thicke video, Blurred Lines, with all the sexy nudity and... Oh, there's a song too? No, I've never watched it with sound. What might Robin Thicke have if he blurred lines? A fuzzy octagon, a blurry hexagon, an indistinct pentagon, or a blurry heptagon? You got it, player 4. Pick someone to screw. Player 2, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds. There are 6 lines in a hexagon. But if Robin Thicke drew it, it would be a sexagon, am I right? So sexy. Now, which one of the women in the video is Robin Thicke? The blonde one? I told you this was gonna happen, player 4. This one's known as the Paisley fabric of society, and it's time for a dis or dat. Player 4, your score is the lowest, so why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it's a song by country music star Brad Paisley or a chapter from Nelson Mandela's autobiography. Press the B button. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Choose an answer before player 4, and if player 4 gets it wrong, I'll split the cash among everyone who got it right. Alright, let's get started. A country childhood. I can't change the world. Birth of a freedom fighter. I'm still a guy. Letter to me. Yeah, that was pretty Brad. An international icon, a true believer in freedom, and a man who stood up for what was right. Brad Paisley is easily one of my top 10 favorite country singers. That'll bring an end to our first round. And player 2 is out in front. Think that might change soon? Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And keep in mind, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Then get out there and make me proud. This one's called Like Plight on Rice. Which brand of rice would most likely cause Spider-Man to suddenly break down and cry in the grocery store? Soderains, Rice-A-Roni, Uncle Ben's, or Minute Rice? Time is short. Player 4, wait for it. Wait for it. Players 2 and 3. Ow. Player 1. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, had an Uncle Ben who was tragically killed by a robber when he was younger. Luckily, he doesn't have a dead Aunt Jemima, or the grocery store would emotionally wreck him.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Next, the male gaze.
Mr. Masterson, there's a package for you.
Yes! It's the Playboy Bunny poster I got from eBay. The joke's on you, Poster Guy 83, because I ended up outbidding you by over $100. Oh, it's beautiful. It almost looks real. Say, if my Playboy Bunny poster could come alive the same way the Velveteen Rabbit did, what should I do? Pray that it comes alive, dump it in my magical fountain, die and let my own soul enter it, or show it some love? Time's running out. Players 1 and 4. Players 2 and 3. Never! Ready for this? The Velveteen Rabbit had the ability to come alive when its owner truly loved it. Okay, it's worth a shot. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh my god, she's alive.
What happened? Where am I? Why are there pictures of cats everywhere?
Oh, yeah, don't worry, they won't interrupt us.
Ah! Get away from me!
Well, time to get a new poster.
Follow me down to the sea.
Bucker up for. That's one long Toy Story. Say the next Toy Story movie introduces a new character named Buzz Parsec. Judging by his name, about how many Buzz Lightyears should fit inside of him? About 3 Buzz Lightyears, about 30 Buzz Lightyears, about 300 Buzz Lightyears, or about 3 million Buzz Lightyears? Watch the clock. Player 1. This is a sad, strange little guess. Player 3. There are 3.26 light years in a parsec. So in theory, you would be able to fit 3 whole Buzz Lightyears and like maybe just the arm of a 4th Buzz Lightyear into a single Buzz Parsec. A bigger and better Buzz character is a good idea. They could even get the toy to be voiced by a bigger and better actor than Tim Allen, like, oh, who am I kidding? Impossible! And now, wax on, get off. So you know the Madame Tussauds wax museums, right? There's one in London, one in New York, one in... So tell me this. If the infamous Hollywood Madam got a wax statue in the Hollywood Madame Tussauds, what could you see there? An unusually shiny Ashley Dupree, a fake-looking Divine Brown, a dead-eyed Deborah Jean Pelfrey, or an awkwardly posed Heidi Alright, player 2, let me know who's getting screwed. Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing. Don't stop there, get some more cash. Player 2. Player 4. Sorry, no takebacks. Player 3. Ashley Dupree was Elliot Spitzer's prostitute, Divine Brown was Hugh Grant's prostitute, Deborah Jean Pelfrey was the DC Madam, and Heidi Fleiss was known as the Hollywood Madam. So she'd be perfect for the Hollywood Madame Tussauds. And if you slip her $400, she'll hook you up with the wax hooker of your choice. May I introduce $$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$$ What kind of bank did a cartoon bank robber most likely just rob if they're carrying giant money bags with this symbol on them? A cartoon British bank, a cartoon German bank, a cartoon Mexican bank, or a cartoon Japanese bank? Player 4, time's running out. Player 4, this is gonna hurt. Players 1, 2, and 3, that is the pound sterling symbol, used for currency in several countries, maybe most famously in England. And And when robbing a cartoon British bank, it's important not to attract the attention of any mustachioed cartoon bobbies. They'll throw you in a cartoon jail before you have a chance to cartoon run away, leaving only a cartoon puff of smoke shaped like your cartoon body. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your... I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. Psych to be at this hospital. What's their movie that's set in a psych ward? Good luck. Player 2, you ended up really close to the other three players. Your score, I mean, not you personally. In fact, I get the distinct feeling that your opponents don't actually like you very much. It's true. Whenever you're not around, they say, "You don't know Jack!"
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and send you back bags of delicious candy. But listen, we can't send you the candy unless you send us the gold. So here's what I need you to do. Wait till your mommy and daddy leave the house, sneak into their bedroom, and look through all their drawers. Oh. If you see anything made of shiny gold, just grab it. It doesn't even have to be made of gold, just as long as it's shiny. The next part's easy. Just put it all into a properly sealed and stamped box or envelope and mail it to candyforgold.com. And whatever you do, don't tell your parents. They're busy and they don't want to know anything about this. I'm serious. Keep your mouth shut. That's candyforgold.com. Shh, it's our little secret.
Whoa, dude! What the f*** are you eating, man?
Just some f***ing baby carrots, bro.
Whoa! But they look like big carrots, only way f***ing smaller.
That's just f***ing it. I don't have time to f***ing eat an adult f***ing carrot, but with baby
Okay, we're on.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, you mean 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Oh, okay. I'm 105 pounds and I'm 5'2".
Yeah, that's great. Here's some handcuffs. Here's some mace. Well, it's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for, spraying on food, so it's empty. But people do still react to it when you pull it out.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys. Emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
So give us a call and let us help you move. Also, it's okay to forgive yourself.
Hi, I'm Kyle Pepper, and ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. Well, now I'm 36 and going nowhere fast, so that's why I'm starting Kyle Pepper's Professional Baseball League. We only have 3 rules. 1, everyone's welcome. And 3, every Tuesday night.
Hi there, I'm Evan Jacober, and I'm just watching this microphone till Cookie gets back from the bathroom.
I'm coming! 4 players. Don't people ever sit around and play cards anymore? There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the Mime Weather Channel. The weather channel that will really pull you in with an invisible rope.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. So why not get started?
Get ready, time for question 1.
To get started, time for another question. I'm sorry about all the noise. My cleaning lady is vacuuming right now because apparently it couldn't wait till tomorrow when I'm out of the office. Anyway, speaking of loud obnoxious waves like the ones coming from my cleaning lady's vacuum travel through the fastest. Solids, liquids, gases, or sound waves always travel at the same speed. Watch the time. Players 2 and 4. What? No! I don't think so. It's so obvious. In general... That's really pathetic.
Yeah. Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
Say hello to... I trust Angry Penguin 69's opinion. The logo of which department store could accurately be called 1 star by Yelp reviewers? Kohl's, Macy's, JCPenney, or... Why player 4? Who do you care to screw? Player 2, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Macy's logo consists of 1 big red star. but it's one heck of a big red star. In fact, I'd give their big red star 4 stars out of 5. If it were inside a Super Target logo, I might even consider giving it 5 out of 5. Hey, Player 4, just be happy this isn't real life.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Up next, War Nout. If military combat drones served the same purpose as honeybee drones, what would happen during a drone strike? Drones stinging enemy combatants? Drones making honey for enemy combatants? Drones barfing on enemy combatants? Or drones having sex with enemy combatants? Watch your time! Player 2. Player 1. Honeybee drones don't sting, they don't make honey, they're pretty much just around to have sex. Which would explain why most drone strikes only last a few seconds. Let's try. These drawings are foul-mouthed, and it's time to drop a dis or dat. Player 4, you need the most help, so this dis or dat is just for you. I'm gonna read off 7 titles, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a piece of art in the Museum of Modern Art, or the name of a South Park episode. If it's Mom Up, press the X button. If it's South Park, press the B button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before Player 4 does, because if Player 4 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split that cash. Okay, we're off. 2 children are threatened by a nightingale. You've been canceled. And just like an episode of South Park, most modern art is created in under 6 days. 5 fingers! Open wide for squares dancing. How would I show you on the dance floor that I am rhythmically gifted for 5 seconds to pick an answer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Player 1, your screw worked out. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1, what a pity. Player 2, the circadian rhythm is a full 24-hour period. Out the Running Man, that's when things really get nuts. That's all we got for round 1, and player 2 is in the lead. Let's see if they stay there. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And don't forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. It's time. Next, a trunk full of junk. Okay, just need to slowly sip from this comically full cup of scalding hot coffee here.
Hey, Danny!
Aha!
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me! Out of my way, Okay, Dunny, I'm going on vacation to the Iberian Peninsula.
Okay, what countries are you going to visit on the Iberian Peninsula?
All of them. Which of these places will I not see on my trip to the Iberian Peninsula? Spain, Portugal, Andorra, or Belgium?
Time's a-wasting. Players 1 and 2? Nobody picks that one. So, honestly.
Spain, Portugal, and Andorra are all on the Iberian Peninsula. Belgium isn't. Which is too bad. I was hoping to get a Belgian waffle.
Hey, careful with those high-calorie treats, Billy. The weight'll go directly to my hand.
Yeah, I'll do the jokes around here, mister.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
This one's called Gwen at Work. Which No Doubt song is no doubt the closest to the title of E.B. White's classic children's novel? Don't Speak, Just a Girl, Bathwater, or Spiderwebs? Time's almost up. Player 2. E.B. White is known for writing Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web is, of course, the story about people being surprised a pig could holla back. Player 1. Shh, don't say a word. Because you just won a mime umbrella from the Mime Weather Channel, where there's 100% chance of no talking. This wrong answer of the game nets you a handsome $8,000. Yeah, you're welcome.
Follow me down to the sea.
Take a good look at this food is delicious. If you've been poisoned by the poissonnier at a fancy restaurant, who almost killed you? The head chef, the pastry chef, the sauce chef, or the fish chef? Hello? Players 1 and 2? At fancy restaurants, the fish chef is called the poissonnier. At less fancy restaurants, he's called the guy who heats up the filet-o-fish. And now, though. Say there were a series of children's potty training books based on the works of William Shakespeare. Which of these titles would tell the story of someone trying to get on a throne? Romeo and Juliet, Osmello, Antony and Cleopatra, or As You Wipe It? Watch your clock. Player 1. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 2. Allow me. Antony and Cleopatra, based on Antony and Cleopatra, would tell the story of a troubled romance while Antony attempts to take the throne of the Roman emperor. And while it's a great educational book, nothing helps a child learn to go number 2 like Richard the Turd. Why not try freedom? The presidential or national interests of the United States, world peace, cultural or other significant public or private endeavors. Who has not yet won the highest civilian award in America, the prestigious Presidential Medal of Freedom? Barry Manilow, Julia Child, Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's, or Mr. Rogers? Player 2, who gets the screw? My oh my, player 4, you're getting screwed. You've got 5 seconds to make a choice. Oh man, time's up. Player 2, way to screw, baby. You want even more cash? Player 1, congratulations, not. Player 2. No, I'll get this. Julia Child, Dave Thomas, and Mr. Rogers all won Presidential Medals of Freedom, all from George W. Bush, by the way. No Barry Manilow. But I'm sure he will win one somewhere down the road. And the president will say, Barry, this one's for you. Looks like you made it. And Barry will say, thank you, Mandy. Copacabana. Step right up to the Jack Attack when you see... Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry. Here you go. Disguise the limit. What disguise do they wear? Good luck. One takes it! Not bad, player one, although I've seen better. I'm sure your three opponents have seen better too. Like every time they wipe their bottoms. What I'm trying to say here, player one, is... You know